So I'll agree that Tua, he's a starting quarterback. I think he's a starting quarterback in the league. Anywhere, to be a bona fide starter, not one of those kind of rotational where they're really really looking for the next guy, like a Taylor Heineke, like a Daniel Jones, right? Um, like, like the Falcons, right? That they have a starting quarterback. Yes, are they real starters in the NFL? No. I will say Tua is a top 20 guy. Those are the guys where they're probably going to have a job almost every year, depending on where they are. Maybe a bridge quarterback, whatever, right? I'll concede that. But I'm going to say something that's very controversial, but here it goes. Here it goes. Tua's career and his trajectory, he's going to end up more like a Baker Mayfield than his initial comp coming out, which was a left-handed Drew Brees. You think I'm nuts. Here's the numbers. They're the same. They're the same quarterback. They're the same quarterback. Like, so I was nice, and I took out this year for Baker. It's been disastrous. It's been disastrous. Tua is more accurate. We know that, right? Baker's got a couple more yards per game. Tua's pass rating's higher. Touchdown to pick ratio is damn near equal. They're damn near equal. Look right there. The numbers are right there. Damn near equal. I'm just telling you what I see. Right? Obviously, we know Tua, he's going to complete about 4% higher on his on his completion percentage. We know that he's more accurate. But Baker's more push the ball down the field guy. He's got more yards. Tua's pass rating higher, yes, but it's not insane. It's not Patrick Mahomes level. It's not top 10 level. Touchdown to pick ratio is almost identical. It's almost identical. You think I'm crazy when I say Tua's going to end up more like Baker, but right there's the numbers. You take a look. You look at it. Almost the same. Kind of small, not very athletic. Average arm. Baker's is slightly better. Now, I like Tua's maturity, and I think that's why he's going to be slightly better than Baker Mayfield. But I think he's going to be closer to Baker's career trajectory than his initial comp, Drew Brees. And so, what that takes us to is a game of this or that. Tua, Tagovailoa edition. Let's start with Baker. So Baker Mayfield or Tua. I would take Tua slightly, right? Like I said, the numbers are very equal. They're very, very similar. But I would still take Tua. First of all, he's younger. I think he's more accurate, which I think is more valuable than having a massive arm. Now, you do have to have the arm.
Sure.
But I think accuracy will keep you in the league longer and make you more competitive for longer.
I think so too, yeah.
So I will take Tua slightly, plus everything involved, system and everything. I don't know where Baker's going to be in 5 years.
And you avoid the drama with Tua, too.
Right, and if Tua does stay in Miami, which that's basically all I can assume right now, because he's been good enough where they'll probably give him another year or two, I would imagine, at least. With Mike McDaniel, those weapons. So I would take Tua for the next 5 years.
Agree, 100%.
Okay, next one.
We got Jalen Hurts.
See, I would take Jalen. I think Jalen is special at something. I don't think Tua is special at anything. I think he's accurate enough to be an NFL quarterback. But so are a lot of people. So is almost every quarterback in the NFL, especially the top end of the league. Jalen is special with his legs, and I think his leadership is unmatched. I think he's probably one of the best leaders at the quarterback position in the game, so I'll take Jalen.
How about Kirk Cousins or Tua?
See, I'll take Tua slightly. I think they're very much on the same plane, right? Both are accurate. Both are going to be grown-ups in the room, can learn the system, can distribute the ball to playmakers. But I think Tua, first of all, he's younger. Right now, he's more cheap. And I think going forward, he'll probably be a little bit cheaper as well, because if you're telling me that he's worth $45 million, I'm going to tell you you're crazy.
Yeah.
He'll probably get a tag somewhere around 30, 35, which going forward with the cap going up will be a lesser cap hit than Kirk has been throughout his career. And I think Tua will age pretty well, assuming he doesn't continue to get hurt. But I do like his accuracy. That ages pretty well. I'll go Tua slightly.
All right, this one is interesting when it comes to leading a team. How about Jared Goff or Tua?
See, the next 5 years, I'll go Tua.
Okay.
Right now, if you tell me the next two, I'd probably go Jared Goff. It's close.
What about the kickstart an organization? Does that change your answer
from ground
at all?
Zero?
Yes.
Depends what my organization is. I would still go Tua slightly.
Okay, so you like Tua.
Younger, more accurate. Also, both get flustered with pressure like a lot of NFL quarterbacks do. I hate when people hold that against somebody for their entire career. Yeah, so does everybody. If you got 300-pound men hitting you, that's going to be a problem. But Tua is slightly better under pressure than Jared Goff is. You can see him go. You'll see him go on the road like to New England and just completely unravel.
Yes.
Tua can at least hold his own in those games. So I'll take Tua slightly.
Okay, how about Tua or Dak Prescott?
Everybody thinks I'm a Dak hater. I'll take Dak for the next 5 years. I think Dak is I think he's a much better leader. He's got a bigger presence, bigger in the room. He's been the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. That's a resume, right? You're putting that on your resume, you know? Like, that's a big-time job.
Bold and underline that one.
That's a big-time job. That's big-time pressure, and he's handled it pretty well. They win the division, or at least competing for it every single year. A lot of double-digit win seasons. Like I said, I only have a problem when people try to put Dak in, like, the top 8. That's where I have my problem. I think Dak is every bit of a top 12 quarterback, probably 10 or 11. So I will take him over Tua, yeah.
Okay. How about Justin Herbert or Tua?
I think Herbert, it's not really all that close. He's a bigger, stronger athlete. He's got a better arm. Winning is here or there. I think he contributes to winning more than Tua. Regardless of what their actual quarterback records are, I think he contributes to winning more than Tua, so I will take Justin Herbert.
All right. A younger guy here, Trevor Lawrence, kind of breaking out, or Tua?
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he's a physical specimen. He might be the most talented quarterback in the league. Like, seriously. Even over Mahomes, Herbert, Allen. Like, Allen would be close, but he's like 6'6", 240, moves, big arm.
Yeah, they don't just make him like that.
No, they don't make him like that. He's a freak of nature. I'll take Trevor Lawrence for the next 10 years.
All right, now this one is interesting. Brock Purdy or Tua?
No, this is 5 years out. You'll think I'm crazy. I think it's a coin flip. Let me sell you on Brock Purdy. So the system that Purdy's in is nuts, right? The talent's crazy. Not that Tua doesn't have that, because he does. It's basically the same system, but I think Kyle runs it a little bit better than Mike McDaniel, basically, because it is Kyle's system.
Right.
And the talent is good on both sides. But Brock has been slightly more accurate. Doesn't push the ball as much, so his yards per game are less than Tua, but he's a rookie coming in towards the end of the season, so he's not expected to push the ball as much. Brock's pass rating's higher, the touchdown-interception ratio is the same, and he's way cheaper.
It's interesting. It's very interesting because...
Look, see, I think it's a coin flip, so I'll play devil's advocate. I think I'll take Brock Purdy. I think it's crazy. You think it's crazy. Look at the stats. Slightly more accurate. He's not going to throw the ball, and I'm looking at him right here. He's more accurate. Not going to throw for as many yards, but again, who knows going forward if they're going to allow him to push the ball a little bit more. But in Kyle's system, he doesn't want the quarterback to be some crazy Patrick Mahomes slinging the ball.
That's why Jimmy G fits in so well.
That's why Brock does fit in well. Brock's pass rating's higher, and the touchdown-to-interception ratio is the same, almost. And he's cheaper.
He is a lot cheaper. Oh, man.
You think it's crazy? I don't think...
It's just... the thing with...
It's close. I'll tell you it's close. A lot of people will say Tua.
Yeah.
I'll go Brock. I'll be different.
All right. I like it. The 49ers are just... I don't